The table topics master role can seem daunting for some people, but once you start doing it, it's actually quite enjoyable. The main role is that you have to ask questions to the audience, and these questions are going to be linked to the theme of the meeting, if there is one. If there is no theme that day, then you can choose your own theme, which is also kind of fun. When you start your role, make sure you have 6 to 7 questions prepared for each speaker, because you're not sure how much time you're going to have or how many speakers. And then you're going to introduce your role, and you're going to explain that this is about helping impromptu speaking. You're going to ask questions, and people have to come up with the answers on the spot. You're going to encourage also members as well as guests to participate. This is important because that's how we help guests feel more comfortable as well. And also give the warning that if you have no volunteers for a given question, you are going to pick on a member. Ideally, a member who does not have a speaking role that night. Once you start with the questions, you listen to the answer, and when they finish, it's normally customary to make a little comment about what you just heard, just to help the cohesion and then help show that you were active listening, doing active listening. And then you'll move on to the next question. Keep some eye contact with the timer, because they are going to indicate to you if you have time for one more question or if you should wrap it up at that point. When the speakers are done speaking, just keep in mind that you're not going to evaluate the speakers. You're just transitioning from one speaker to the next. And when you're done your time with the questions, then it's time for the timer's report. You will ask the timer to give the report on the time. When they are done, then you have to call upon the table topics evaluator so they can evaluate the speakers and yourself. And when the evaluator is done, at that point, you give the gavel back to the chair of the meeting. Now, quick tips about the questions. You need to keep the questions simple and short. Sometimes long-winded questions lead to people not really knowing what they have to answer. Just keep it simple and short. And ask questions that can generate opinions. Perhaps, what do you think about this that happened on the news? Or you can ask questions or explain situations that would trigger people's creativity. Like, what would you do if this happened to you? How would you sell me a pen? You can play around and have fun. It's your table topic session, and you're the boss of that session. Have fun. Good luck.